90% of the traders end up losing money in the crypto market, and the remaining 10%, they have some kind of strategy and the discipline to actually follow it. Now, coming up with a strategy is not so simple because we are not looking for a strategy. We are looking for the strategy which is actually profitable. And nobody's going to share it with you because that's their secret. Sure, you can ask ChatGPT for a strategy, but we know it doesn't work that way. And the reason for that is LLMs are just not designed for the chaotic and adversarial nature of the crypto market. We need a new architecture for designing AI-driven trading strategies, and that architecture is deep reinforcement learning, or DRL. Now, designing a strategy with DRL is not so simple. You need to collect the market data, and you need to label it, and then you need to set up the environment, and then you need to actually train the model and then run it. And all of it takes tremendous amount of time, even for experienced quants. But not with SlinkyLayer, because SlinkyLayer is a no-code platform for building, backtesting, and deploying an AI-driven strategy. And at its core, we want to democratize algorithmic trading. Let me give you a walkthrough of the platform so that you can get started. All right, so you can start by going to app.slinkylayer.ai, where you can connect your wallet. And my wallet is MetaMask, and it will basically connect to Binance Smart Chain or BNB Chain. And you'll be welcomed by the arena screen, where you will be seeing all the AI strategies that other users have created and decided to make it public. There's also an option to create your strategy as a private one. Let me show you how you can create a strategy. You have to go to the train new model section, and over here you can choose the asset that you wish to train on. Let me choose Ethereum, and then you can choose which time frame that you would like to train on. And over here you can see it has 87,000 candles that you can train on. And then you can choose which exchange you would like to source this data from. So let me choose Binance over here. And then you can split the data between training range and the testing range. If you go aggressive, basically it is going to increase the duration of the training data. And then you can choose various technical indicators that you would like to add to the mix of the training. So you can go to the custom configuration type, and then you can enable or disable each of these indicators. And then in the next section, you get to choose various training settings. You can fine tune it if you wish. And over here, you can choose the policy. You have 5 different algorithms you can choose between for your newly trained policy, and various hyperparameters. And here are the training parameters. Most of it can be left as is. And finally, this is the most important part. That's the reward function. So what kind of reward you are providing to your newly trained model is what's going to define the objective. And over here, you can choose the model details, which is the model name, and then you can start training. And now that the training has started, you will be able to see it in the My Models section. Over here, you can see the training is progressing, and it's going to take about 20 minutes for the training to finish. It's okay to leave the screen, and you can actually check out some other models. So here's a model. Let me launch it. So now we have the chart of ETH over here, and here are the recent signals. And over here, this is the most important part, and this basically defines whether the particular strategy is a good one or a bad one. So over here, you can see it is having 60% or 58, almost 59% profitable trades, and it's a good number. But if you look at the P&L, it's like minus 99.47. So it doesn't make sense initially, but you can see how it is losing value, and the profit factor is actually 0.6. So it's not such a good strategy. And here's all the performance data, and also the Sharpe ratio and the Sortino ratios. You can You can look at that. And these are basically the list of trades that it is taking. Now let's check out another model which might have better results. So here's another model. And you can see this one is actually profitable. Like it is profitable 45% of the times, but actually it has a better P&L of 150%. So this is a better model, but I wouldn't say it's the best one. Now, our platform is designed as an open intelligence for trading platform, which means people can share all their models, and we are going to observe what each of these models actually emit as their signals. And based on that, we are going to see if it's making a profit or a loss on a day-to-day basis. And users can also participate in the curation of these models, and they can vote for it using their Slinky tokens. So that's SlinkyLayer, Open Intelligence for Trading. We are also having Slinky airdrop that's live. So I look forward to all of you using Slinky platform to design your own trading strategy. Whether you are a professional or a novice, you can come to SlinkyLayer platform and use deep reinforcement learning to train your own strategy and also make it publicly available. Thank you.